Okie dokie. I'm about to start putting a dress together on here. If you saw the YouTube short that I had post earlier, am I gonna be in frame if I fully do this here? But basically, I was talking about how I saw this video of dresses being made, and I'll kind of show this video as well. Let me go into my iPad and show you the video. I thought this was cool. Oh, here we go. If you can see that. So I have this fabric, the same fabric in a brown, golden, bronze color. And I had the idea to kind of do a dress similarly on my mannequin right here. And just kind of be creative and make a new design from scratch. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be cutting and shaping the dress while I show you how I'm creating it. So my version is going to be different than theirs, of course, because I'm just going to do my own original design on my mannequin. But let's see how this kind of plays out. For my design, I'm going to start, I think I'm going to start with a corset, because I have a corset that I really think is going to go with my fabric. So let's start our design version of the dress we'll be working on. Let me show the end result again and kind of how they got to their conclusion. And let me start making my design from scratch. Okay. So I have two corsets I can use. So this corset right here, I was thinking I could use this as well. There's another one I'm going to show you in a second. But this corset, let me kind of pin this and see how I feel about this one with the fabric, because the fabric is so similar to the other one. It's this fabric right here. So this is the same fabric as the inspiration video. But see, even on camera right now, I don't like how dark this corset looks like. You can't see, for some reason, you can't see all the detail in this corset. But how do we think it looks against this fabric? Like, do you like the black corset against this fabric? Let me kind of pin it to see if I even like it. Like, let me just pin it real quick and so I can kind of see it from a distance too. See if I like this on the black. Yeah, I don't like it. I think I'm gonna use the brown corset. I think the black looks too dark next to it. So let's try a different corset. Or we could do literally no corset at all. But I like the idea of maybe using a corset for this base design. Alright, so here's the other corset that I was thinking of. And look at that against that, I think is nice. That's cute, right? Let's see. Hold on, let me hold that for a second. Let's put this up here. I'm just pinning this down. that down for a second. Do I like the way that corset looks on this mannequin? That's cute. I think I like that. Okay, so let's go with this corset. And now we're going to add our fabric, right? So my main piece for this design, I want to kind of, oh, let me get some more pins. Let's see. So I want to, and these are the pins I'm using. I just order these large pin um, boxes, usually like a 400 to 1,000 pack. I usually order these on Amazon because they're cheaper. It'll be like $2 or $3 for 500 versus if you go to like a fabric store or a fabric store or like even Walmart, it's like you can get 200 for $6. So I'd rather get a lot more for less. And this I've had for over a year. So, and I still haven't lost them all. So that's an accomplishment. Because a lot of times during sweeping and stuff, you lose your pins everywhere. And I'm just poking these into the neck of my mannequin and the back of the neck of my mannequin just to hold this in place and kind of use it as a pin cushion while I'm going through the design. So I'm just stacking these onto the back of the neck of the mannequin so that I don't have to keep going back and forth getting more pins. So I'm just putting those in the mannequin and I'm going to kind of put those out the way. So now for this, let's see. And again, we're just playing with this design, kind of being creative, like the inspiration video. I'm just going to put this. Okay, so I'm just putting this on my mannequin like so, so I can see how I can carry out this design. Do I want to do it like that or do I want to do it like this? I think I want to do it like this. Okay. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to play with the structure a bit to kind of create some pleats and some draping notions. Like I already like the way that's looking. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. I think I'm going to take this fabric around the back, kind of play with that pleating, or maybe should I even like twist it in a way? I want it to kind of look like, I want it to kind of look like a little sleeve, a bit, not a sleeve, but you know, like a shoulder um, piece. And then maybe I'll put a, um, a rhinestone here later. Or who knows, maybe I'll take it off, we never know. But let's just kind of go through this design a bit. So let's play here. Yeah, I think maybe I'll put a jewel here later. Let's see. And then for this bottom piece, we can just type that in the corset for a second. Trying to see how it's looking now. I would want this to kind of be maybe a straight gown. So in order to kind of mimic the shape of a straight gown, I'm going to adjust the bottom fabric, because then we'll play with that later. Let me see how that's looking so far in your view. Yeah, that's looking really gorgeous so far. Look at that. That's looking really pretty so far. Let me adjust the camera just a bit. But yeah, so far so good. So let's keep working on this design. Now, I do have this fabric, and I wanted to kind of see, does this print look good on this? Is it too deep and dark, or does the color kind of play off of this bronze, like the shadow of this? Maybe I'll cut a small piece off and see. Yeah, so I'm going to cut a small piece off and see, you know, maybe play with this a bit. So I'm cutting this. And I'm going to maybe figure out something with that. Figure out something there. I think maybe I'll cut a piece from here too. And I'm just kind of creating some small pieces to play with the design a little bit more. So I'm thinking, what if for the bust I cover the satin with this? Let's see. What if I covered it with this? And let's see this here for a second. And then maybe see how that looks. Do you like that design style? Hold on. Do you like that style a bit? Or is that too dark? I think that might be too dark. Ugh, Jesus. Well, yeah, I don't think I like that on there. Because then after that, my idea was to then have like a sash piece over here, for example, like that. What is then almost like that. Let me just kind of put it together here and then look at it. Let's see. If not, then I'll just get rid of both pieces. if I don't like the way that's looking. Let's see. Do I like that at all? I don't think I do. Okay, so, oops. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take the, this angle is super annoying to me. And it's not staying at the angle that I really want it, but maybe it'll just have to be straight. No, there we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that off. So let's get rid of these because I think I like just the brown. Or bronze, I should say. I think I like just the bronze for right now, and then we'll keep adjusting with this bronze material, and then in some diamonds. So we're getting rid of that. Okay, so now that we took this piece off, yeah, I love the way this bronze is looking. So I'm just gonna add on more with that. Now, what do I want to do with the smaller piece? Let's see. Do I have any bronze diamonds? I feel like I do have some bronze stones. Maybe. Do I want to do something like on just one boob? Go over to this boob? Is that too Grecian? You know, like, do I want to do something that goes over and then on this boob? I feel like that's cute. Something like that. I think that's cute, actually. Let me do that. So let's do that. I think that's the vibe. That's the vibe we're going for. Kind of have that come from the same angle as the sleeve. Yeah, I like that. Like, I want to thin that out a bit, but then I also want it to cascade over this boob. So I'm gonna kind of pin that up under the bust here. If it'll let me, let's see. And then same thing. I think I kind of want to do that. Is that good? Yeah, because I think I want to do diamonds on here. So, pinning that into place. Now, this is cute. Now I'm just gonna, should I tuck this? I'll tuck this in here because we're gonna add some diamonds up under there. Alright, how are we liking this design so far? I think it's gorgeous. What are we thinking? Do we like this so far? Oh, I see there's 2 likes on the video, so that's good. Yeah, so far it's looking good. I need to add, we're still doing more. We need to do more. So thinking diamonds on this full bust and then on this side of the bust. But let's add some more dimension here. All right, hopefully y'all can see that. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna wrap this with maybe this piece, but also maybe with diamonds. So let's see, because I might want to do that with diamonds. Like, for example, what about these diamonds? How would this look on here? Like, do we like the combination of this on here? Let's try that out. So if this was up here, right? And then this went over here. How are we feeling about this combination right now? Are we liking this combination? Are we hating the combination? Does it add that je ne sais quoi that the piece needed? Like, are the diamonds giving an effect? I think so. What do you think? Or should I switch to a different diamond? Like maybe gold diamonds? Are the diamonds giving? Let me turn the mannequin a little bit more this way so you guys can see. Can you see that diamond piece there? Honestly, you are underrated. Thank you. Thank you. So, all right. So then the other thing I was going to say is this piece right here. So if, let's say if this was covered with stones, right? Let's just imagine that we're fully putting this design together, right? So we're just mapping out this design. But if this piece, extension piece, was covered with stones, we would cover it with the glitter first and then put the stones on top, right? So let's see what that looks like underneath the diamond piece here. Okay, so what we're going to do is kind of put that together. Right. And then I'm going to put this under here. And that piece on. Then we're going to put the stone piece on here. So it's almost like we're creating, this is what people use to create those 3D extension pieces that kind of go around your arm. Like they cuff the top of their arm when they have those 3D pieces sticking out. So this is what the diamonds would be sewn onto, and it would then make this stand out. So let's do that and make this piece stand out as if it's over the arm. So I'm just going to pin this down to the edge of the corset. Yeah, I'm pinning this down to the edge of the corset, right? And then I'm just laying the stones on top. Now, primarily when this is on a dress, of course, these stones will be sewn down to this extension piece. But this creates that really beautiful shape that's going to stand away from the body. So it just gives that element of drama and luxury and money, you know? This is what's going to make that piece stand out and away from the body. So I'm just adjusting this to kind of have that stand out a little bit more. I like it. What are you guys thinking? Let me know in the comments. I'm about to go over there and read them in a second. So Okay, I'm liking this so far. I'm liking this so far. Oh, somebody said try gold. Okay, I'll try the gold next. But I am liking this so far. So basically what I did was I just put a 3D extension piece on that to kind of make that silver piece pop out. Let me fix this a little bit. Yeah, there you go, because I see the piece bending, but it's because it's not, sewn, just because we're doing our little illustration here. But I do love, like, that's where your arm would go in. I love it. I think I'm loving this so far. Loving this so far. So then next, I want to add another piece of the gold fabric, because y'all know the sash is in. And because the sash is in, let's figure out some type of sash to put on here. Let's see, do we have another piece long enough for this sash? I do have this piece. Let's see. Do we even need a sash on this gown? I don't know if we need it, but let's just be dramatic for the heck of it. Let's see what this would kind of look like with somewhat of a sash on here. So if this had a sash, it would be like that. I'll let my hair not get stuck here. Oh, I need more pins already. Look at that. Let me borrow a pin from here for a second. All right, so if we did a sash, let's kind of see what that would look like for a bit. If we had a sash going. I don't necessarily think that we need it, but let's see if we mimic the shape of the sash, would we like it? Would we like a sash? Let's see. How are we feeling with the addition of a sash piece? Let me back this camera up so you can see the sash piece a little bit more. I think it's cute. The sash piece is cute. Let me bring that over towards the front just a tad so you can see that more forward. Can you see that? The way that sash looks? That is gorgeous, but let's keep going with this and add some more diamonds. Let's add some more diamonds. I think I want some more diamonds on this boob right here. Let's play with that. You see, I love these diamonds, but these ones have this fringe on here. Unlike this fringe is like, let me show you. It's like a beaded fringe versus this is a diamond fringe. So it's two different fringes, but I mean, we're only making like a little sample test here. So let's see what if we like this the fringe here for a moment. If we like it on this other boob, let's try that. Is it too much? I don't like the fringe. I'm gonna tuck the fringe. Let me see. I'm gonna tuck the fringe in just to see. The fringe does not tuck, of course, but I just wanted to see what that would look like. See, I kind of like that without the fringe. Do we like that? I like the way this looks without the fringe, without the diamond fringe on it, because it's not the same as this fringe, so it's going to irk me. But let's pin this up and see how we feel about it once it's kind of pinned. I do like I do like the look though. Overall, the diamonds on the bronze is a vibe. Like, I do actually really like it. Let me kind of pin this here. Look how that looks so far. Do we like this? Do we love it? Are we feeling it? Let me add some more diamonds to the side of this boob right here. To me, this is giving. I'm going to be honest. I'm falling in love. I am falling in love. I think I'll leave the fringe hanging on this side. One, because I don't feel like tucking it, and two, because of where it falls. Can this sit properly on here without falling down? If this falls and I have to pick up all these pins, then you can say I told you so, because I definitely should not have my pin thing sticking up there like that. Hopefully this does not fall though. Just wanted this kind of look, just to see what that would look like if that boob was fully covered with the diamonds. I love that. I do love it. Look at that. Let me turn it a little bit. Can y'all see? Can y'all see this design? I think this is really gorgeous. This is really gorgeous. What else should I add? So I have another diamond piece that mimics this one. So it has the rhinestone fringe instead of the beaded fringe. Let me pull that. Okay. So the other piece is this one. Right, is this one. So this one matches that one, but not this one. Again, this has like a beaded fringe, and this one has a rhinestone fringe. So it's two different materials. If you can see, this kind of looks a little bit more white versus this is more silvery gray. Is this already enough diamonds? Should I add diamonds somewhere else? Like, where else could I even add stones? It's doing too much. It's doing too much to add stones anywhere else, right? Is that too much? That might be too much. Because this side already has like the 3D. Or should this mimic that? No, that's too much. What do you think? Y'all are watching. Y'all gotta tell me. Is it too much to add this piece extra? Because this already has a lot going on. I do love it though. I do love it. I'm gonna pin this down just to see. Or what if it was just like kind of hanging on the side? Like that? Just going in the same direction as the hip? What do we think about that? Is that too much? That might be too much. I do love it. I am obsessed. But I do think it's a little much. It is a little much. We don't need all of that. But I do like it. I think we don't need that. We don't need that piece here. I think it's gorgeous just like that without that extra diamond piece. Yeah, that's beautiful. Should I show more of the corset here in the center? I think that's one thing we could do. Is kind of take this down a little bit more. Yeah, let's try that. Let's bring this at more of an angle to show more of the corset. I like that, yeah. I think that's cute. And kind of make that look a little bit more like a split there. Let me pin that in place. Okay, how do we like that? So that shows a little bit more of the corset. We have our 3D arm piece over there, our bronze, our sash, our corset is showing. It's giving goddess, truly. Yeah, so I think that this design is done. I don't think we should add anything else to it. I think it has enough stones. Yeah, I think it has enough stones. We're good on the stones. It's vibrant, it's gorgeous. I think I'm gonna end this video and maybe do another live and try a different design with maybe a different color. But yeah, I think this is stunning. Very stunning. All right, you guys, thanks for joining the live. If you have any questions or tips, or you want to watch me sew this on the sewing machine, tune in to my lives every week where you see what I do in my store where I sew pieces like this all the time. All the time. I will see you in the next live. Thank you for joining. Goodbye.